Did my phone just go off? Well, I better check it. It was just someone that liked my photo. I guess I could go look and see what everyone else is posting. I started to compare myself to these people. She is so much prettier than I am. I wish I could be that pretty. She's skinnier than me. I wish I wasn't fat. I would post this picture, but I would get made fun of for it. I just wish people would accept me for who I am and I don't have to hide my true self. I wish I could stop comparing myself to everyone else.
The best choice I have ever made was deleting social media. I realized how much happier I am without it. I am not scrolling through everyone's pictures and comparing myself to them. I now have more self-confidence in myself than I ever have. I don't have to worry about the numbers of likes on my pictures or what people say about me. I have my group of friends that are there to boost me up. I don't have to worry about what anyone else says about me because I know how I feel about myself. Getting rid of social media was the best choice I have ever made.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Guy.
And I'm Riley Newbold, and we're from Teaching Professions at Buckeye Career Center. Our project Mind Games is mainly focused on how social media negatively affects your mental health. And we are from Interpersonal Communications.
This is our online project summary form.
And this is our process planning sheet. There we go. And our table of contents.
Social media has negatively affected teens in many different ways. Self-harm has risen 68% in girls between ages 13 to 16. 50% of teens who admitted to the hospital for self-harm were between ages 15 to 17. Someone may not want to explain their injuries due to self-harm. 20% of teenagers will end up with depression before they reach adulthood. Signs that someone you know may be dealing with bullying on social media. Difficulty sleeping or having nightmares. Someone may be having dreams about what has happened to them or what may be happening to them. Failing grades. You may see classmates being pulled from class to get their grades up. Reckless behavior. Seeing someone do things that they normally wouldn't do.
From ages 18 to 24, people are checking their phones up to 82 times a day. There's a hormone in the brain called dopamine, which makes us want to check our phones whenever they go off. Dopamine meaning that we get really excited whenever our phones go off. Cell phones can disrupt your short-term and long-term memory. They can mess with your short-term memory by being a distraction, and it affects your long-term memory by retaining information that happened a day, week, or a month ago. By sleeping with your cell phone next to you, it is affecting your sleep pattern, which can result in poor overall health. Deleting social media and not using your phone as much requires strong motivation and knowledge that a change needs to happen.
With a great deal of depression, anxiety, self-harm, and bullying, last year Buckeye Career Center employed a crisis therapist to work alongside 3 guidance counselors to help students who are struggling with these problems.
For our project, we decided that we wanted to start off by sending out a survey to all the students about mental health and social media. Due to COVID, we were never able to meet up and have a support group. However, we sent out different resources and various tips on how to distance yourself from your phone and understand the negative effects that it has on teens. At the end of the school year, we plan on sending out another survey asking if the resources that we have provided them were helpful and if it made them think differently about social media, and also if it was easier not to look at your phone when it went off.
Our goal with Mind Games is to spread awareness about how social media is affecting teens' mental health in such a negative way. We wanted students to know that they personally are not the only ones going through this. We also wanted to inform students of the various tips and resources for becoming less addicted to your phone and the negative impact social media has on your mental health.
After we sent out a survey, we were getting responses back immediately, and all answers were anonymous. The first question that we asked was, do you have a cell phone or social media? Our data shows that 90 people had both and one person said neither. Many people have more than one social media account. For example, 20 people said that they have 1 to 2 social media accounts, 47 people said they have 3 to 4, 16 people have 5 to 6, and 14 people have 7 or more.
The most common apps that students have are Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, and Instagram. 59 people that took our survey admitted to their phone being an addiction to them. However, 32 people said that their mental health is being affected by social media. Lastly, we asked them the main reason why they have social media, and the top 2 responses were for their entertainment and to stay connected with friends and family.
As many people are benefiting from all the resources and tips that we are providing them, we are going to continue to send out information regarding social media and how to distance yourself from your phone.
I personally have dealt with this in the past, from struggling with not thinking that I am good enough to wishing that I was skinny enough. All of this led to me having anxiety, depression, and the thought of self-harm. I still think every time that I stroll through social media that I wish I was as pretty as her. I wish I could go places like her. I was so busy comparing myself to everyone else that I lost myself in the process. After watching the Social Dilemma video, it made me realize that I needed to take a break from social media and focus on myself.
After reading the book, How to Break Up with Your Phone during my junior year and having device restrictions in my own home, I realized although technology has become a way of communication during the pandemic, we shouldn't try to impress others and compare ourselves with unrealistic standards. It is beyond toxic and not healthy for young developing minds. I personally struggle with depression and oftentimes compare myself to other people. Not having social media is a huge relief for me. I could not handle the negative comments from all of my peers that were constantly judging and criticizing my true self.
We are passionate about helping students who are struggling mentally due to social media. And this project is connected to FCCLA and FCS Standards Leadership and Community Engagement. We believe in this project we will be able to help students overcome issues that may affect them in school and beyond. We are happy to be offering them these resources to help with their success.